But how you guys doing? Fucking A. What is with this banning bullshit, man? This banning crap is for the fucking birds here, man. No. Ban this, ban that. Ban this, ban that crap. It's fucking for the goddamn birds. It's for the goddamn birds. I see I'm on a crutch. I injured. Kind of fucked up. Good coffee. Now there's been a lot of this. Cancel this, cancel that, ban this, ban that. I think it's for the damn birds, They Gabriel Iglesias is going to be the voice of Speedy Gonzalez in the Space Jam sequel. And I did a couple of videos about it. Talking about this cancel this, cancel that, ban this, ban that crap. It's for that damn bird. I think it's bullshit. I was talking to a buddy of mine the other day about these fake ass cancel culture pussies are wanting to go through the Muppets. Cancel the Muppets. Cancel the Muppets, guy. Cancel the Muppets for whatever reason that is. And I don't know what's up with this banning crap, But here you got this officer this dumb shit cop in Minneapolis that kneeled on the neck of George Floyd. Okay. The guy died. Yeah, of course he died. There was a independent autopsy. Okay, done independently. I'm wondering myself on how many people have wanted to look at the autopsy report. Yeah, the officer was involved in it as well, but he didn't have to put his knee on his neck, I think that as well as the choke hold should be banned as well. I think these cops are a little bit too egoed, too egoed and shit. So I do agree that the banning of the knee and the chokehold should be banned as well. But there are certain things that these left-wing PC ginsels waffleheads are pushing a ban. Okay, fair enough. But here's the thing. Not everything should be banned. Some of these cancel culture cunts are wanting to push this cancel shit, you know. Push this cancel. Gotta cancel this, gotta cancel that. Now, when they talked about wanting to cancel the character that's going to be voiced by Gabriel Iglesias, who I think is one of the funniest comedians of all time. You know, I think he's very damn funny. I think he's one of my favorite comedians. I mean, him, Larry the Cable Guy, Jeff Dunham. I think Jeff Dunham should do like an animated cartoon of his guys. Peanut, Walter. I think that should be a really cool thing. But of course, how long will that show last if it gets canceled by these PC pansy ass pussy motherfuckers and shit, you know? But the question is here. Why the push to ban certain things? I mean, look. I think what needs to be banned is BLM. Period. Because justice is getting done. Okay, his family is getting justice, and let the courts take its course. Let all this happen. I mean, I don't think that. I mean, look. Let's be honest. Okay, let's all be honest here. Okay, let's all be honest here. I can understand people are angry over what happened to George Floyd last year. I was pissed too. I seen the footage. Yeah, I got pissed off too. I didn't want to see a riot. I wanted to see the cops pay, spend years in prison without parole. Those officers will go to prison for a long time because of what he did. Do I think those officers that shot and killed that guy in Atlanta go to prison? No. And let me explain why. If you were found under the influence of alcohol, okay, and you're in the driver's seat, you are committing a crime. You are driving under the influence. It's like if you're driving under the influence of narcotics. Because alcohol and drugs can impair your awareness. It could impair your decisions and shit. Because you're under the influence and stuff. So this guy in Atlanta was shot by 2 cops. Okay. He was Here's what happened. Okay. an employee at Wendy's called 911 because there was somebody at the wheel asleep in a Wendy's drive-thru. A cop came out, checked on him, wasn't rude, he wasn't being violent. He checked on him, made sure he was okay. Had him park his car. Had him get out of the car. And a officer came up for backup, just in case. They had him do a sobriety test. You know, the whole walk like this, you know, see if you're able to balance, you know. And twice he failed. And so he was told he was going to be under arrest for driving under the influence. And so when they went to cuff him, I've seen the footage. We all did. After the officers put the cuffs on him, he attacked the officers. He grabbed one of their tasers and ran off. And as he was running away, he kept looking back twice. 1, 2. The second time, he fired taser. Because a taser, even though it's not like a gun, it can still be dangerous. It could kill somebody. He was shot. He died. Now, some would say, well, the officers should have killed him, shot him. Okay, I can understand that. There's been better ways of doing it. You know. But when you're under the influence, it impairs your judgment. And the officers were now looking at capital murder for killing a guy in self-defense. Well, this DA did it because he is running a re-election campaign at that time. Okay, well, now there's all this bullshit going on that BLM is pushing an agenda where they want to ban officers for stopping people for even a non-violent situation. Which is pretty stupid, you know. Like, if you're out on the road, okay, what's non-violent? What's non-violent? How do you keep a cop from pulling over somebody over a non-violent? If you're speeding and you're caught, you're going to get a ticket. Or it comes to court to pay the fine, pay the ticket. Like if you're under influence, if you're driving drunk or on drugs, there is no non-violent. It's just a stop. It's just a stop. Okay? If you're parked by a fire hydrant, then you're going to get a ticket for that. If you're parking in a handicap spot, go and get a ticket for that. But besides all that, they're pushing to ban. I mean, these idiots have no. I mean, they have absolutely nothing better else to do. Okay, look. The officer faced a judge yesterday. He will have a trial. There will be a trial. And the biggest problem is that BLM is threatening families. Look, I can understand you're angry, okay? What happened, okay? The guy he's arrested. He's no longer a cop. He can't do shit now because he'll be on trial. Okay? He'll be on trial. So, by BLM threatening families, ain't going to help. And the thing is, the support for BLM has dropped rapidly. Rapidly. I mean rapidly. Way below 38%. That's bad. BLM, I got a question for you. How about you shut the fuck up and let the courts do its job? Okay? We all know you fucked up all 2020. Okay? You fucked up big time. The four officers are no longer officers. They're arrested, charged. Okay? So, how about you stop threatening people? Okay? Let the courts do its job. Okay? The reason it's being delayed is because of your stupid ass. Let the courts do its job. Try this guy. Okay? By you doing your shit, it ain't helping anybody. It ain't gonna make the case faster. So, let the courts do its job. They ain't going nowhere. Okay? They're being monitored. The one officer is in jail still, facing charges of murder. Okay? He's looking at life with no parole here, folks. That's it. I don't know what's up with this banning shit. I've been hearing about over the last 5-6 years of people wanting to ban this, they wanting to ban that. I mean, whatever it is banned. I mean, why ban when it shouldn't be talked about in the fucking first place? Like Parler for one. No Parler, no. I can understand, banning certain apps because of this reason or that reason, whatever it may be. But when you look at platforms like Gab, Minds, MeWe, Holliness, BitChute, BitHub, CloudHub. Oh, wait, I could be wrong here. Let me look here. Okay. Tumblr, Holliness, MeWe, Gab Social, Minds, BitChute, Rumble, Pure Social Network, and CloutHub. Okay, but they're just like Parler, man. Parler, these platforms where you have the freedom of speech. Okay, but when you have Facebook and Twitter and couple other companies getting together and removing Parler from the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store, it's just a platform where, people have. I mean, a lot of people have left Twitter. Okay, they left Twitter because of Twitter's bullshit. I think that when you want to ban a certain thing, right? Ban a certain thing. Oh my god! Oh, we gotta ban this. Why? Because Parler over the last few months have gained over 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, even 4 million new people that have left Twitter and they left Facebook and shit like that, And so Twitter, Facebook, Google, Apple, which Apple should sit out of it in the first place, man. This is crap, And then you have Amazon involved, kick them off the server thing. Why? That's a big question there. That's a big question. Like Parler. The founder of Parler had his life threatened. Okay, and I like Parler. I love Parler. The reason I have Parler is because I no longer going to be going back to Twitter. I've been done with Twitter for a good 3 months. I've been Twitter clean for 3 months. This is my phone. This is my Motorola Moto E6. I'm on about approximately 10 platforms, the alternative platforms. They call it alt tech, including Parler. It's because I like the term alt tech. Because it's the little guy. It's the underdog who's kicking the crap out of Facebook and Twitter, But I am on Tumblr. I'm surprised that Tumblr didn't get booted from the platform either, But a lot of people are getting banned from these platforms, over some weird, crazy reason, I want to ask my viewer here, have they ever been banned from any platform as we speak? Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Pinterest, LinkedIn, I'll call it LinkedIn or LinkedIn to call it. Have you ever been banned from any platform? I've been booted before from Twitter over some. I mean, Twitter and Facebook, they have algorithms that would catch anything, like anything you would say, and like for example, I was talking about Black Lives Matter, and but I wasn't being rude about it. I was talking about their movement, which is completely like, I mean, it's like, there is a question on, over a lot of their actions, and someone thought I was saying that Black Lives didn't matter, which I was talking about this global network that they have, okay, founded by three women, claim to be trained Marxists. Okay, well, whatever, and I had that I said I didn't say anything bad about black people. I wasn't anything bad. It's just that the movement has really gained a lot of controversy over their actions of what they've done. There have been people banned from certain places, this and that. I mean, people were fired from their job for saying whatever they said wasn't worth them getting fired over, or anything like that, or thrown in jail. And the thing is, the Wendy's in Atlanta, okay, I don't know what goes on in their head, and that Wendy's where the one guy who was asleep in the drive-thru, that one particular Wendy's was burnt to the ground, okay? That's a place where someone works, okay? Burning it to the ground, arson. Arson carries a heavy prison sentence. If you're caught, you're going to prison for a long time. It's like murder, okay? You're going to wait for a while. You're going to be doing some time, right? And they think, we're going to get away with it. Okay, how long until you get caught? Because, arson is a harsh crime. You're lucky no one was in there and died, or you would have, or whoever decided, well, let's burn this mother down. Okay, burnt down because our home here got shot by two honky cops. Okay, well, what happened? He got shot in the back. See, this is why BLM and Antifa don't really get it. Okay, they only see what's on the news. Okay, what's on the news or whatnot, but they don't get the full fucking story here. Okay, before you jump to conclusions, people, look at the full thing. Okay, for example, George Floyd. Okay, he died horrible death, but when the autopsy results came, he had drugs in his system. Plus, he had a counterfeit $20 bill. Okay? Counterfeiting is also a crime. If he lived, he would have gone to prison again. Counterfeit, a fake $20 bill, drugs in his system. If he would have lived. Now, when we saw other footage where he's on the ground being held down by two dumbass cops, all they had to do was cuff him, put him back in the, basically take him to the hospital. Take him to the hospital. But no. Cops are stupid. If these four had any common sense, I'd agree. They fucked up. And George Floyd should have never died the way he did. He should have gone to the hospital. Take the man to the hospital. Okay? Just because you wear a badge don't mean you gotta be a fucking dick, okay? Take the man to the hospital. The man is not well, okay? Take the man and back up to your car and take him to the hospital where he belongs, where he can be taken care of by health care providers. That I do believe. Take the man to the hospital. Do not kill the guy while he's seizing and overdosing here, man. Take the guy to the hospital where he can be looked after and not killed while overdosing. See, this is why cops are stupid, okay? Cops are stupid, alright? Yeah, there are good cops out there. I do believe that. But there's also officers out there that are fucking stupid. Arrogant, egotistic, maniacal, psychotic, moronic, dumb shits, okay? I do agree with that, you know. The man should not have died the way he did. Should not have died the way he did. But the one officer is in jail. He ain't going nowhere. His bail was revoked. He ain't going nowhere. He's being charged with murder, manslaughter, and he's looking at a good 10, 15 years to life, maybe. If a cop fucks up, the badge shouldn't be the magic card. Get a prison card. No. If I did that shit, my ass would have gone to fucking prison, dude. My ass ain't getting out. I may have died in prison because of what this cop did. If I did that, I'm gonna be charged, tried, and convicted of a crime. Okay. Because just because you wear a badge don't mean, I mean, here's what needs to be banned. Qualified immunity. That should go automatically. What makes a judge a lawmaker? To give officers, a law enforcement officer, qualified immunity. Wow, really? Really? How about we ban that shit? How about we ban not just the knee and the neck, the chokehold? How about we also ban qualified immunity? Because if you wear a badge, you don't deserve that immunity. Because if you fuck up, guess what, asshole? You're going to fucking prison if you do a crime. If you commit a crime like murder, drug dealing, stealing stuff from the evidence locker, if you lie on a report, if you lie on the stand, your ass is going to fucking jail, bitch. But there are things that should be banned, and there are things that should not be banned. Because my feelings hurt. Can we ban this, ban that? No. If your feelings hurt, go fuck yourself. No one cares about your feelings, Timmy. Maybe you should grow a pair and shut the fuck up. Because nobody cares about your feelings, Timmy. Maybe you've been up your mommy's ass too damn long. Go out and get a job and find, and while out look for a job, maybe go out and find a real girlfriend. And don't be your mommy's bitch, okay? But I've been reading articles for the last about 6 years. And there are some dumbass motherfuckers in this country. Also in this world too. Especially in this country. You got these dumbass motherfuckers, you know, talking about AOC, talking about Ilhan Omar, talking about Nancy Pelosi, for one, Rashida Tlaib. You know, the squad. How about we call them the Hershey Squirts of Congress? Here's AOC, the leader of the Hershey Squirts. I remember that term being thrown out at Oral Hershiser. If y'all remember, he pitched for the Dodgers and shit. And he pitched for the Dodgers. And I remember in school, everybody called him Oral Hershey Squirts. Back in the day. I don't know. I mean, you gotta understand. I mean, there are so much things that deserve to get banned because of certain reasons. for particular reasons, you know. Like back in the day, there was this legislation that was passed over 30 some odd years ago, and it had to do with this 25-year rule. Okay. Now, where's it at? 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 Oh, here it is. This is I know it's a Hot Wheel, but bear with me. This is a 1986 Porsche 959. Okay. Microsoft founder Bill Gates bought one. Okay. What it is all-wheel drive. It's the first ever supercar. Okay. It's all-wheel drive, twin turbo, 3.8 liter engine, twin turbo. And it was the first car where it had where you could choose to lower the car to a certain level for performance. And it was the first one to even do it, you know. Ford did it. They did with the Ford GT. Dodge did it with their Dodge Challenger and shit, you know. But then you had Jeep, you know. Chrysler did it with the Jeep Trackhawk, you know. But the Porsche 559 was, I mean, it was driven in rally races and shit over the years until the 964, I think, came out. So Bill Gates bought one. He bought the car. He wanted to import it, but he couldn't do it because of the 25-year rule. It's a fucking car, folks. Get in car. Now, that's like trying to bring the R32 to the States while being banned, you know. I hate that word, banned. It's like an itch to your balls, man. You gotta stretch it, you know. So, they tried everything to bring the car over. Okay. The car sat there for a long time. Tires were, by the time he got it here, tires were flat. Okay, tires were fucking flat, you know. But you know, there's people out there that are tired of even hearing the word ban. You know, tired of hearing the word ban. But there's some that do love the word ban because let's ban that motherfucker. No, let's ban this motherfucker. No. So, I mean, I don't get it, you know, today, you know, these days. Try to ban people for doing whatever, you know. It's like, let's ban hate speech. Okay. What is hate speech? How can you ban hate speech? Can't. Hate speech is free speech. Can't ban hate speech. I mean, you got these left-wing PC gin-soaked waffleheads saying hate speech is not free speech. We need to ban it. Really? Are you sure that hate speech is not free speech? Can somebody give me a reason why hate speech is not free speech? What is hate speech, by the way? What is it? I'm asking you PC left wing snowflake gin soaked waffle heads. What is hate speech? Okay? What is hate speech? And why do you want to ban the Muppets, Dr. Seuss, the fart fucking Pepe Le Pew, and one of my favorite mouses, Speedy Gonzales? Why do you want to cancel these things? Maybe we should cancel your stupid ass. Or let's ban BLM. Let's ban Antifa. Let's cancel Antifa. What's with this cancel crap? What's with this banning crap? Right? What's with this banning bullshit? Okay? Ban hate speech. Let's cancel this shit. Cancel. I mean, all this shit. I mean, look, I can understand, banning certain things, for reasons that some of us can understand, But some of us, including myself, for example, Alex Jones. About a few years back, I was involved in a roundtable discussion. And we were all predicting how long until Alex Jones is banned from Facebook and Twitter and YouTube. And we're all giving off numbers, random numbers, or just kind of like. And I said, between maybe 5-6 months. I was just throwing it out there, So 5 months later, Alex Jones got banned from Twitter and Facebook and YouTube and Pinterest and LinkedIn, all other shit like that, And his podcast was banned off of iTunes. Alex Jones became deplatformed and shit, deplatformed. And a buddy of mine said, hey, Grandmaster, what? You called it, man, you called it. Like, we may have called it. Well, I was thinking back, okay. Because I'm like, because I was like thinking back, going back, and we're all doing that prediction shit, How long before iTunes is banned? I said good 5 months. I was just throwing it out there. So 5 months later, you hear about Alex Jones. Got banned. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest, and LinkedIn, and there's a couple other ones. And CNN was pushing for it too. It was CNN and another media outlet were pushing it to get him banned. And I was like, wow. And So I'm sitting there. I'm going like, huh. Wow. All in 5 months. You know, never thought it would happen, but you know, I was just throwing it out there. You know, 5 months. Okay. I'll give or take whatever. So you have Roger Stone, Miley Yiannopoulos, Lauren Southern, and a few other people were banned off Twitter. Even Owen Schroyer of InfoWars, he got banned. You know. They've been doing that purge off and on within the last few years, because you know, ever since the election of 2016, middle of July of that year, there were about between 35 and 45 channels just swept up in the purge, man. Just gone. And there's a channel that talked about the purge, and there was lots of channels. I'm counting like, fuck. 35 to 45 channels. Boom! Gone. Including the Doctor of Common Sense and the Red Pill Revolution. I was like, fuck. So I'm sitting there, I'm going like, those channels got booted, man. They got booted and banned. I mean, like, what the hell, man, you know? Some got banned for good, some came back. You know, I mean, I just don't get this whole entire banning thing, man. You know, I mean, whatever reason, whatever, you know, some of it made sense, some of it did not make any sense. And I would ask these questions like I've been asking now, you know. I mean, here you got BLM here wanting to ban this person, cancel this thing, cancel that thing. Fucking A, dude, you know. But it isn't just BLM. There's also these left-wing snowflakes, you know, PC police and shit. Like, what the fuck, dude? I mean, but the thing is, they're banning, canceling this crap. I mean, for what reason, man? They're giving out these fake-ass reasons. There's a professor on Fox News. He was on the Hannity program. And he was asked, name one person that was offended by Dr. Seuss. He couldn't name one person. Is there anybody out there that got offended by Dr. Seuss? Anybody that got offended by Dr. Seuss? I said it yesterday. Who in the hell got offended by Dr. Seuss and the Muppets? I want to know one person that got offended by Dr. Seuss. If there's anybody or somebody you know that got offended by Dr. Seuss or the Muppets, name me one person and put it in the fucking comment section. Name me one person. if you got the fucking balls. Name one person and why they got offended by the Muppets and Dr. Seuss and shit. Name me one person or a person that you know that got offended by Dr. Seuss and the Muppets. Name me one person and put it in the goddamn comment section below. So I could laugh. Have a chuckle. But if you ain't got the balls, you ain't got the balls. Let's be honest, folks. Let's be absolutely honest. So I'm not going to name anybody. The reason is, there is nobody offended by Dr. Seuss or the Muppets. This is all a big crap season where somebody has gone and joined just for the fun of it to act like I'm offended because Oscar the Grouch fondled me, or Dr. Seuss made me jerk myself off. Okay, which book? Hop on Pop. But it was my hand that was hopping on this pop. Wow. I think somebody needs counseling. I don't need counseling. I mean, the thing is, I don't know what people are thinking, dude. I don't know what goes on in their head, but here's the question. Is anybody really offended by Dr. Seuss? Is there anybody that's actually offended by the Muppets? Is there anybody that's actually offended by Pepe Le Pew, the fart fucking skunk? Is there anybody offended by Speedy Gonzales, the world's fastest mouse? Because so far, I haven't heard a fucking thing. Not one comment. Not one fucking comment. Period. So, is there anybody out there that has the balls to name one person or somebody they know they got offended so easily by the Muppets, so easily by Dr. Seuss, so easily by two characters, the fart fucking skunk, Pepe Le Pew, and Speedy Gonzales? If you know somebody, comment section. And if you ain't got the balls, you became a PC pussy motherfucker. And I hope you enjoy being that PC pussy motherfucker. My name is Grandmaster Evan, and this is the Anonymous Republic Network. If you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, and hit the bell for notification. And if you got this transmission, you are the resistance. Knowledge is free. Knowledge is power. Always be healthy and well wise. I love you guys. Please share this video. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.